你好，祝你有美好的一天。这就是频道 Celebrity News Today 247。这是今天的新闻。
The big black number assembles and dispatches, and 3 pulls Xiao Zhan into the water to shift the focus. Xiao Zhanfang issues a warning, do not participate. To be honest, since I paid attention to the fan circle, I have admired those artists with strong skills and backgrounds have the ability to order the marketing account, so that the 8/0/0 marketing account is ready for battle. Turning your hands for the clouds and covering your hands for the rain. No matter what the topic of discussion is about. No matter what the negative comes out, it can be like a normal person. Nothing is affected. Some artists may, because of a picture, an expression, a gesture, a reply, will be subject to endless criticism from the internet, and sometimes even fabricated news. You will also be subject to unwarranted online criticism, those who will attack you without asking the original, pull hard, Zhongguan and Li Dai will also charge you with a crime. 3 times the Laxao battle was launched, and the big black number assembled and dispatched. What makes people fall into deep thoughts and don't understand? It must be the recent operation of pulling Xiao Zhan into the water again and again. The truth makes the author do not understand. Eating melons can be unpopular, but not evil. Standing in the melon field and eating melons related to Xiao Zhan, I tried my best to find out where the connection between them is. Sorry, I'm going to use my native language, speechless. First, it is the Audi advertising plagiarism incident that happened in Xiamen. It's very simple, but it can make Black Xiao Zhan's big black characters gather and dispatch, saying that it is the brand endorsed by Xiao Zhan. What? Now that Gahe doesn't teach the basic law, just open his eyes and talk nonsense and it's over. The victim is obviously FAW Audi, but he wants to talk about SAIC Audi endorsed by Xiao Zhan. Even the brand directly related to the hot search is SAIC Audi, and the victim is directly invisible. What a coincidence, the victim was endorsed by a former colleague, but now the people who eat melons are not easy to fool. It is useless for social events to sink into the fan circle. Secondly, the celebrity's business endorsement suddenly thunders. Jing Tian's endorsement incident was fierce, and it came without any preparation. Don't over-evaluate anymore. This incident has once again made the public concerned about the business of star cooperation. But in the process of eating melons, I can always see inexplicable things. An anonymous top stream broke the news tweet, speaking of the short-term endorsement of micro-business masks with top-notch connections. It has attracted attention. In the comment area, all of them refer to Xiao Zhan at the top of the article. What? I thought. Among Xiao Zhan's 30 business endorsements, even if the cooperation has ended, there is no brand of micro-business mask. This isn't what rambling is. Using Xiao Zhan to try to divert the focus of this tweet, this wrong judgment is too unwise. Because La Shan went into the water, he could not divert the focus. On the contrary, it will make the incident itself spread wider and wider, and it will not affect Xiao Zhan. It is not a complete retreat. It's something that doesn't exist at all. Where to go? This is not the most speechless. The third, it was the green bin black dog that suddenly appeared on the hot search, and another hot search for Xiao Zhan. The big black horns were dispatched collectively, trying to linger Xiao Zhan. Simply put, it is an old rotten melon that has been brought to the table to abuse fans again. And this matter is exactly the same as the original self-directed and self-acted Chen x Chen. I don't want to write more. Humiliating IQ, a new round of harassment. In less than a week, La Shan went into the water with 3 big moves. The peerless cake can't stop using this battle. Could it be that the rest of your life returns in a high-profile way? It leaks, and it can't stop. Is it to prevent Xiao Zhan? I can't tell whether it is explosion, proof Yu Gu Yao, or explosion, proof the Xian Dreams, or the next explosion. How high-profile is Jade Bone Remote starring Xiao Zhan and Renmin recently? It is obvious to all, and I do not need to introduce too much. Although the show has not yet received information on the review, but it does not affect his early start of investment promotion. Goose Factory played this trump card early, take it out anytime, anywhere and shout. After all, in the rest of life and Ace Troopers, the 2 dramas are very eye eye-catching in terms of investment promotion. Xiao Zhan can be described as the god of wealth who has been stamped. Ancient puppets have always been concerned about a lot, not to mention the first ancient puppet since the debut of the top Xiao Zhan. The commercial value is written on the bright side, nothing else is said. The 30 business seats that Xiao Zhan currently endorses, not to mention all of them, 2/3 of them have successfully attracted investment from 20 brands. What's more, the launch of these brands is also for exposure. There is no reason to go to great lengths to find films and TV dramas with greater exposure than Xiao Zhan. And The Sea in the Dream is also about to finish. All kinds of footsteps you want to stop, even at the risk of using the epidemic to be seriously injured. The paparazzi Zhang Xiaohan said in black and white that he would be quarantined for 20 days. However, Xiao Zhan's back foot in Hengdian's local Reuters rushed to the short video and Weibo hot search. Reuters is nothing else. It's the itinerary of Xiao Zhan's filming on behalf of the filming at the hotel. This also directly broke Xiao Zhan's 20-day quarantine. The explosion, proof The Sea in the Dream is not unexpected, not to mention the endorsement. The team of this drama, the current official lineup, except for Xiao Zhan and Li Qin, the supporting cast is not the best. In terms of production, if you study it carefully, you can go up to the production down to the screenwriter and director, they are all top-notch. There are recognized masterpieces in their respective fields of expertise. Xiao Zhan can in the winter of film and television, getting such a high-quality script by your own strength is indeed easy to make people jealous. For the next part, too many cakes to eat. Xiao Zhan's low-key does not want to repeat. After so many operations of pulling people into the water, Xiao Zhanfang, who had the right to speak for a long time, also issued a warning. Earlier all kinds of melon bombardment did not make a sound, but it's spoken recently. This is the real industry of Xiao Zhan. Why do you say this? Fat Shrimp stood up and issued a warning. Followers are reminded to stay away from melon masters, break the news, and not be provoked and lead to war. Coincidentally, 2 days after the prompt was issued, here comes the new regulations of the State Administration of Radio, Film and Television for these melon owners. YXH. Brokers are not allowed to hire marketing accounts to publish harmful information, such as trolling and war. It's a new rule that makes people applaud. The world has been struggling to market accounts for a long time, especially those who hang, rub, and touch the owner. They are extremely annoying. Came over, what seemed to be a heavy blow to others turned out to be an advantage for Xiao Zhan. No matter how you pull Xiao Zhan into the water, whether the focus will shift without making an assertion, it can be confirmed that in the end, the clown will only make his own face and roll over.